I do wish you could like pick the level, but
Yeah.
maybe after the game to like give like a vote thing, be like a Counter-Strike in that regard.
Yeah.
Of course, with Counter-Strike it'd be like D-Dust and then like the one like oh damn, I didn't know they were doing a countdown. It'd be like D-Dust or two and then like the one hostage level is in the uh what is that? Is it's like it's snowy and everything. All right, waiting for players.
That says the same thing for me. I'm
Push
here.
start. Oh, here we
There we
go.
go. Is it just gonna be? Oh yeah, I thought there was gonna be like CPUs maybe.
Is it just gonna be the two of us?
Yeah. There has to be an option for like.
I mean, the only other option would be to do the streaming option, which is not preferable.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had like such a. I didn't know they gave him, like such a crazy voice because he doesn't actually speak in other than like grunts.
Oh, he actually talks.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever really noticed that. Then again, it's been a while since I played.
Oh wow, that glare from the sun.
Yeah, Jesus. Why would they do that?
There's a lot of things about that sun that I'm not. One of them is not praising it. Like that one guy from Dark Souls, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I know this track in particular like falls apart like by the third
Yeah.
third lap. I mean, that is a pretty cool thing. I wish like Mario Kart did, where like the track was a little bit more dynamic.
Yeah. That's why I prefer this to Mario Kart 8. Like, there's
I
not
just
really
wish this
any
game had
like
more.
kart racers like this where it changes.
Yeah, well, I just wish this game had as many tracks as Mario Kart 8 because I
Yeah.
looked at this and I was like, man, it's like you have the two columns. It makes you think you would have more, but actually it's only like the
Yeah.
it's only like the 5 things and then like the Outrun DLC tracks.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm grinding against the wall.
And then Mario Kart has DLC, of course, so.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they at least the thing is they at least know that they're like Mario Kart at least is like mainstream enough that they can do that.
Yeah.
You know, like even if it's the same game as like the Wii U game, for like the longest time,
Yeah.
at least they're like updating one game as opposed to like be like please buy the new Mario Kart like for $70 later.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna shoot backwards. Maybe I'll play Skies of Arcadia one of these days once I get like more motivation to properly learn Japanese.
Yeah.
Because I heard that this game that
Is it translation like not good?
yeah, that was that one video by a certain YouTuber who well anyways he pointed out like this one in like particular like I remember he was like the interview was like, oh, we're just guessing. It was essentially what he said in like the interview from like it was in like
Oh,
a
wow.
magazine in like the late 90s that they said
sucks.
this.
Jeez.
So I got that achievement that I don't think I'll ever get another opportunity. If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have an opportunity to get.
Oh, you got an achievement off this?
Yeah,
Of
it just
course.
basically said win one matchmaking
Oh.
game.
Yeah.
Not that I really care that much about the achievements, but
Yeah.
I need to do is bring the volume down so I can hear you a little bit better because it's a little
Yeah.
quiet. Oh, okay. So
Oh,
yeah,
there is a
you
vote.
vote.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
See, is
Let's
there a way
see.
on your end to like add CPU racers?
Let me see. I mean, it's not like it designated me the host or anything. It does not look like it.
Okay.
There's not like adds CPU in their level and
Yeah.
everything, which is pretty stupid. I gotta say it's crazy how like Virtua Fighter, they have not put like Rio or like Londi or something in there.
Yeah.
I mean, considering they're you know uh, Shenmue started off as Virtua Fighter RPG,
Yeah.
but they're probably gonna put like Kiryu in first before.
Probably.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, just because Yakuza is that like one of the biggest properties for Sega right now.
Yeah.
At least that's what I would think.
Oh, and I heard like Shenmue, something happened with like the publishing rights or something. Like a different company has it now.
I haven't heard about that. I mean, I know like Sony published the third one,
Yeah, I think it's
or like
just
has like partial
with one and
publishing
two.
rights.
I think it was it's a company called In Games or something like that.
Oh, it's all owned by uh okay.
Yeah. And then I don't know what like Yu Suzuki and like Sega's relationship is like right now.
I'm pretty sure they're like, hey, we're glad you made Virtua Fighter and all these games for us, but you're like washed up.
Yeah.
People don't even like it didn't even like Shenmue Free because it didn't have like fast travel and all these other modern things. Um, which I'm kind of two minds about. I mean, on the one
Yeah,
hand,
I feel like hardcore Shenmue fans wouldn't really expect that.
yeah, yeah, but at the same time, you're crowdfunding a game that, as it turns out, doesn't end the series, and it's like the third one is like without going into too much like spoiler detail, it's like it's basically a filler episode as far as like plot goes.
Yeah, that's what I had heard.
So not only do you end on like a note like end, but like
Yeah.
that was like your only opportunity to make a new entry, and that's what you go with. Like I
Yeah.
get it. You want the guy has a vision, but he's not. He doesn't own the IP, and he doesn't like I'm not sure what his like dev, how good he is at like getting new developers on and
Yeah.
everything.
And then you
So
kind of got to
it's just
like read the market
yeah,
too.
read the market, and that's part of the reason why I'm like thinking, why did because I mean the guy's not getting any younger. Like
Yeah,
at
and
least finish the
Shenmue's
story
supposed to
off,
be
I
like
guess.
what, like 9 parts?
What? Oh, why? It was only like that was only two. Oh shit!
That
I
was
didn't know it
three.
was already
Yeah.
three levels.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I think it was like it's like 20 parts or something, but like some of the games have
Jeez.
like cover multiple parts, or like they skip
Okay.
over parts. Like part
Yeah.
one is like of Shenmue is like the first game, but there's like a second part of the story that's like him being on the trip of him like going through the boat to China for the second game,
Oh.
apparently. So
Sure.
like you can do something like that if you're like Yakuza,
Yeah.
where you can plan things out.
Yeah. And
But
Yakuza's
even
at the
with like the
point where
first
like
Yakuza
they're
game, they're
assured to get like another 20 games or whatever.
well, even with like the first Yakuza game, I mean, well, I don't know if I should spoil things, but let's just say they made it such like the story and everything such that I mean, if that was the only one they made, at least things like are all wrapped up for the
Yeah.
most part.
Oh, I think I waited way too long on getting the Mac Mini because
Again, what?
the Mac Mini because it's gone back to regular price now.
Oh,
Yeah, and even if it was on sale now, like on Amazon, it's saying ships in 1 to 2 months.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
This one's all on the in air,
Flying?
right?
Yeah, I think so.
I was gonna say I don't think I gets like a ball, which is kind
Yeah.
of weird.
Yeah. Oh, that tornado messed me up real bad.
What's going on?
That tornado sent me way off track.
Yeah,
It,
I
it
do
like
like
mess
that
I
they like
forgot that it messes up your controls for like a couple seconds.
yeah.
But yeah, I feel like
Oh,
they could have gone a little like farther with the game in terms of like making the items like, from various Sega games instead of just like
yeah, as
random.
opposed to like something generic.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're grounded.
Okay.
I was gonna say like the Wii U at least has like some Nintendo like characters in it, right?
Uh, the Wii U version?
Yeah.
I don't think so. It just had like an extra 5 player mode you could do with the gamepad.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's also like running at like 30 frames a second because it's
Yeah,
the Wii U and it's a weird system.
because of the gamepad, yeah.
Yeah. Keep throwing that not blue shell at me. I feel like my character should actually have like be on roller skates or of some kind when he's on the
Yeah.
ground.
Like I
Like
understand some of the characters need a car, but it would make sense for the monkeys to have their balls.
yeah. Have they like shown anything off of the new Sega games that they're like like the new Jet Set Radio or the new Shinobi?
Oh, the ones that they announced like a year ago and just showed like
Yeah,
two
it's
set
like been
two
a
seconds
year.
of. Yeah. I don't think so. I think people are expecting the Game Awards to have like another trailer or something, but
Like a big giant like, hey, here's like a bunch of games that
here's
we're
another
just gonna
two
show like
seconds of Crazy Taxi.
yeah, the Crazy
That's
Taxi game that's like
it's gonna be
what like
live
it's like a
service. Yeah.
yeah live service.
That was the end? What the hell? I didn't even see the thing.
Um, Yeah, that Shinobi game looks. I mean, as far as like at least they're going back to like 2D and not doing like the weird 3D thing that
Yeah.
on like PS2.
Yeah.
I
Did
remember
you
I was
ever play
watching a video.
the 3DS game?
I have not. I heard about it.
Yeah.
See what we got here.
I'm gonna back out. I want to see if we could do like a mode with CPU racers.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay, yeah, there is an online option for custom game.
I'm gonna go get a drink real quick or
Yeah.
bring a drink here. Alright. I'm back.
Alright, I just realized this whole time I didn't have the game
I don't
audio.
have my headphones on. Alright, now I should be able to hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I just realized this whole time I didn't have the game audio in the stream.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not watching the... I don't have the live stream pulled up.
Yeah.
I need you to play... Okay, what's this? Said you invited me to play me or something like that. Oh, is this like the remote play thing?
No, this is like a actual like custom match in the game online.
Okay, here we go. All right. Play game. Searching for games. Oh, this is like custom games?
Yeah, so I think this should have some CPU erasers.
Okay, that's... You know what that reminds me of? I had like an issue with my phone.
Yeah.
Where, like my phone would not like pair Bluetooth for some reason.
Oh, okay.
And what I had to do to get it to like work again was I had like go and like select pair and like you push the call like the phone button.
Yeah.
And like you want to add a phone, you have to hit no as opposed to like yes, and then it gives you like a whole new menu that you can't access otherwise.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Only one player we're waiting for. Imagine having to wait for like all the other like CPUs, you know.
Yeah.
Getting crazy tonight.
Crazy.
Fire, fire, fire. The enemy. I do remember liking this level a lot.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. I also really like the Burning Rangers one.
Oh. There's another game I haven't played yet, you know?
Yeah. This game is the one that made me want to like try Burning Rangers, and like I still never. I don't even know if it like emulates well.
I would say use the Beetle core if you have to use.
Okay.
You know, if you have to use like an emulator.
Yeah.
Just because it's like the one that's the most reliable.
Okay.
The other ones can work, but there's potential you're gonna possibly run into issues with like either stuff not looking right or crashes or, you know. Oh, someone's already. I think I forgot you could do that where you're flying all the time.
Yeah, it's is if you get the All-Star thing, which in single player you don't normally get unless you're in last place.
Oh, what kind of like the golden, whatever the golden thing is, the golden mushroom.
Yeah,
I think,
or the Infinity 8 thing in Mario Kart 8.
Oh, yeah, that one I would know more because I've only played like 8's like the one I played the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I tried out Burning Rangers, and I was like, man, this is like kind of a slow moving game, just because
Okay.
just because of, like the hardware and everything.
Yeah.
And also it's weird because you're playing like a game with like that's made for a 6-button controller and everything. So.
Oh.
But from what I understand, it's not a very long game, so it'd be like, I mentioned like I kind of realized playing RPGs is on like a CRT, on like real hardware, it's kind of not really recommended.
Oh.
Just because of how long the game tend to be.
Yeah.
Like I feel like stuff like that would be like better, or stuff like that is a little bit easier to justify playing on like a CRT, I think.
Yeah. What exactly is the gameplay of Burning Rangers?
So I think what it is mostly there's like this. You're like a firefighter,
Yeah.
hence Burning Rangers. But
Yeah.
I think it's like a for it's like a how do I put this? I want to say like Tomb Raider in space is kind of the idea as far as like the
Oh, okay.
perspective and how it looks,
Yeah.
and I imagine it controls.
Yeah.
Um, but I know you can like jump and like fly around. I think.
Oh, okay.
I see. So when someone finishes, you get like 30 seconds to finish the
Yeah.
race.
Yeah. I got that countdown.
I don't think Mario Kart does that, from what I remember, which would be nice because every time I play like my nephews or something,
Yeah,
or
you
like when
gotta
they're
wait
younger,
like a whole minute and a half for them to
yeah, because
finish.
they don't really, their parents they have this like they, they have this like my brother he has this like thing where like, well, video games are gonna be addictive, all because he played like Pokemon Blue a lot,
Uh,
um, and yeah, we didn't have like any of the later ones. I think we only had the original Pokemon.
yeah.
Um, so. And I'm like thinking, I don't think you really got. I don't know if I'd say that game's like addictive,
Yeah.
because I mean it's just Pokemon Blue. Time to get edgy to hedgy here. So do you pick the? Okay, so I see. So you pick it
Yeah.
on your end, the stage.
Yeah, I have to like back out every time to change it in this mode.
I see. Yeah. So note to self, use custom race, not the online one.
Yeah. Which is weird that like that they're two separate options, but
Yeah. I think the idea is like this is like a private lobby, and then the other is like the public lobby.
oh, I guess.
Oh. Or like ranked.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever played any fighting games online, but ranked is like where all the sweats
Yeah.
play.
I've seen LTG do lots of ranked.
Oh yeah, I mean I actually like. I mean, it's one thing to actually watch someone because I did play when Strive was new because I happened to have the week off when it came out.
Yeah.
It just so happened I didn't like intend it for that way that it happened that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to play it and I was like, man, this is because like the thing is like everyone's telling you like oh it's not as because they were talking about like simplifying it like way before, but it was like okay,
Yeah.
what do they mean by that? Because I mean this is Guilty Gear, this is like one of the more hardcore series, and if you simplify it, it's like it's not it just isn't the same game.
Yeah.
But as it turns out, what they mean is let's remove a bunch of characters' moves, and let's make everyone feel a lot heavier.
Yeah.
Let's also get rid of like the combo system that makes our games unique.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it's kind of more like Street Fighter now, like in terms of like how you do
Yeah.
combos. It's not really like Guilty Gear or even Blaze Blue.
Wow.
And Blaze Blue, I would say, is like kind of a slower, more simple Guilty Gear already,
Yeah.
but not in like the simplified way that like Strive is. Like at least Blaze Blue is still like stuff can get crazy. Still.
Yeah.
Unless I guess cross tag also can get crazy, but for different reasons.
I have cross tag on Switch, but I haven't played much of it.
Well, I'll just say there's not much you're missing as far as like single player stuff because it's literally just like the story mode, and literally the final boss is just a giant Beyblade.
Oh wow.
Like they couldn't care to be asked to even come up with like a cool like design for like the original final boss.
Yeah.
So like you're just like playing it just to get like interactions between like Ruby and like whoever else. And I think they like even expanded the story mode like for like the DLC characters, which is actually pretty nice because usually they just do like the base game and then that's it.
Yeah.
But still, it's still like a kind of a simplified game even then. But I do remember the fights go pretty quick.
Did you ever play the Blaze Blue game on 3DS?
That's like one of the weird chibi ones, right?
Yeah, where it's like not even like a fighting game really.
Well, I think, which is weird because like this isn't like it's not like this is the Game Boy Advance,
Yeah,
where the game just you only have so many buttons and you just can't do the same
yeah,
thing.
like, and the PS Vita got a proper Blaze Blue.
Well, I think the PS Vita was probably just a downport of the PS3 game because
Oh yeah, yeah,
because the Vita was basically like kind of a weird PS2 PS3 thing that they were doing.
yeah.
Um,
I think I figured out what that NVIDIA issue is. Like the game just gets like dark randomly.
oh, it like just like gives you like a random black frame or something.
Not black, like the entire picture will just get like darker randomly,
Oh,
like the
okay.
whole like tint and everything.
Maybe it's because I'm dark, serious, and edgy. Ow, the edge. I remember when Mortal Kombat 11 was like just released, like people were like uploading like stuff like footage of like the endings and stuff to YouTube,
Yeah,
and I saw like Noob Saibot's ending, and literally I put this was back when I had a YouTube like account. My
yeah.
comment was like, "Oh, the edge," because literally he quotes the what's his face, the guy who made the nuke, the atom bomb, Oppenheimer.
Oh,
You know that
yeah.
quote he says where it's like, "I have become death,
I am
destroyer
become
of
death. Yeah,
worlds." That
yeah.
Noob Saibot literally just quotes that.
Oh wow.
Like okay, obviously, like as if you couldn't get any more edgy,
Yeah.
just quote that. I just imagine Rice Stars there, like, man, why couldn't I be a racer in here?
Right. That's one
Like
of those
his
things
true
where
ability
like
could just be like
when
grab, like extend his arms and like throw someone like behind him, like
yeah,
over, like overhead or something.
yeah, that would be his like all-star move, whatever. As every
Yeah.
racer you pass, you just toss them behind.
I actually got that for Shadow. I got like the chaos control thing. I think
Oh yeah, how does that one work?
I should have been like, you know,
Sorry, you like yeah, I think you went like silent for like 2 seconds there.
I said I should have been like Warudo when I did the chaos control.
Yeah.
Like I know that just like slows down time. It's not time
Oh,
stop,
yeah.
right?
Um, well, in Sonic Adventure 2, when you use it, uh, it's like a time stop for the other player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That Dawarudo, it just stops time for like so many seconds.
Wreck-It Ralph. I gotta level up a lot of these characters.
You go with Rio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wreck it. You're gonna get wrecked. Especially as I take on the internet. Actually, I'm
I
not seeing
never
any of
did
the
watch
Wreck-It
that
Ralph.
sequel.
What now?
I never did watch the sequel.
Yeah, I've not seen any of the Wreck-It Ralph. No, any of the movies. So
The first one's alright, so
yeah,
it's a good time.
I know, M Bison shows up in like a bunch of other characters.
Yeah, there's like the it's like video game villain like AA meeting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I literally have a wrecking ball.
Oh,
Do I get to use it and like just flatten someone with it?
right.
Ow.
It's like there were so many like missed opportunities for this game. You think the obvious thing to do would have been for the next game to just like do all that
Yeah, well, I
stuff
mean,
instead of just making it only Sonic.
oh yeah, the third one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one is like kind of random with like some of the people they choose. I'm like Danica Patrick,
Danica
like
Patrick. Yeah.
like I know she showed up on Joe Rogan. I think she, but
Yeah.
like I don't like why.
She's part of the extended Segaverse now.
I guess since this game apparently.
We just need our Danica Patrick's platformer.
That'd be kind of cool, like a car platformer. Kind of like how Square made a racing RPG.
Yeah.
And Racing Lagoon, which I have yet to play.
Did I get hit by my own freaking firework?
Yeah, it could be worse. You could go out of bounds.
Or imagine if it was like Blaster Master instead. Like you could get out of the car, and then you get back in the car.
Oh yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Crazy how they how it's gotten this prequel game gets free sequels.
Yeah.
I'm like, how many prequels do you need? Is this like the Star Wars prequel trilogy?
Yeah.
Someone just casually put some blowfish there.
Yeah, 2 of them. I saw that.
Yeah, and I figured they dissipate after a while.
Yeah, they're supposed to. Ravel's got an all-star.
Okay, now I get to probably
So
not exactly.
Do you get to use your wrecking ball?
Yeah. It's just like basically Zangief's spinning lariat, spinning move.
Yeah.
Basically the equivalent of that.
Okay.
Not exactly one to go and crush someone with it. I'm not really a big fan of the hot rod because it gives you a big speed boost and then stop for a second.
Yeah, you have to that has that speedometer that shows up. You have to trigger the explosion before it runs out. Otherwise,
then you have to actually interact with it for a bit.
Yeah. Otherwise, it hits you.
Yeah, why is there no Phantasy Star characters or anything?
Yeah. And
Which
some random
Twitch
streamer got his own character in the game. Come on.
Oh, Yogg's Cast or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, who? I know the name. I couldn't. If you asked me to point out their face, I couldn't tell you who they are though. Yeah.
It's good for him, but why though?
Why not PewDiePie or something? Well, PewDiePie would have been well, this is before he became controversial, I think.
Yeah. But that could have been another Sega character.
Yeah. Adam Korlick, why not put him in there?
Yeah. At least that one makes sense. He's devoted to the cause and everything.
Yeah.
Have you seen his Instagram account?
Adam Korlick?
Yeah.
I have not.
He literally just goes around taking pictures with the Sega Pluto, at various locations.
Oh, of this. Oh, okay. Yeah, the last Saturn model, right?
Yeah.
Those
Be here's the Sega Pluto in front of the Great Wall of China.
Wait. So he has a replica Pluto thing he's carrying with him or something?
I think he has a real one, from the museum or whatever. They let him carry it
I thought
around.
that was just in a museum, just just for everyone to go and appreciate.
I think they let him have one, and he goes around.
I guess they did that one video with him and Super Nintendo PlayStation. They're yeah, we trust him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not something I would. If I actually had something like that, I would not be going to the Great Wall of China though.
Taking it on every single plane I'm on.
You're not. It's this isn't show and tell. International show and tell.
Not to mention he travels so much. The odds of it eventually getting lost in some airport.
Yeah.
It's a little high.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the guy has like what, like every Wii U game, I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess he has the right to do whatever, but still. Of course, he also is like, like, oh, I'm not in support of well, not emulation, but
Anything.
and I'm like thinking,
Yeah.
like, okay, but that's how people like, preserve some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember this like, uh, uh, this like eggplant thing from. I just know the one character from Knights. I've never actually played the game,
Yeah,
or the
me neither.
sequel. Ow.
Oh, I didn't realize that was you. I didn't. I realized
Turnabout's fair play, right?
you picked Knights.
No. Ow. I like how you hit hit the vehicles and then they just disappear,
Yeah.
like fade out. Can't you do like tricks when you like go off of like ledges, like in Mario Kart?
Yeah, with the right stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I know you could do it. I'm like I'm just
I got
hitting
hit
the
by the
drift
train.
button like I would Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Someone's going all star.
And
If they want to get like a celebrity in here, why not get a Smash Mouth guy? The all star.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind.
And then when you're flying, you could also use the right stick to do a barrel roll.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did the audience just like boo for you?
I think they did that earlier when we were doing like the first like game, and I was like Shinobi, and they're
Yeah.
like Joe, 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 Joe.
Yeah, they just like booed, but like nothing happened. Nobody got hit or anything, so I don't know what that was about.
I was about to pick the Samba de Amigo guy, but then I saw the speed. I
Yeah.
was like, nope, nope. If low tier god played this
Jesus.
game, that should be his character. Shogun from Total War.
Oh my god, I just got hit like 5 times in a row.
That was like my reaction for Xenogears, but like for random encounters. If we ever get around to doing that, like
Yeah.
that's just something I'm keeping in because it's gonna be like a big giant like what in the world,
Yeah.
moment. Like I forgot like how crazy the thing, and the thing is too, like with that game, is that there's like platforming,
Oh
not
really?
like prominent,
Yeah.
but like when anytime it's like loading up a random encounter, you actually cannot jump.
Oh wow.
And there's one very particular dungeon that's people like have like a lot of like nightmares about because of how much platforming is involved, and actually like all the random encounters in quotes are just like scripted. Like once you get to a certain point, and then it's like
Oh
you have to
okay.
fight these guys.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't show them on the map.
Yeah.
But you can tell like it's scripted because there's when it's a scripted encounter, there's uh like the gears they'll just like pop up, or like the characters will just pop up as opposed to like jumping in and doing like a little animation.
Yeah.
So
Ugh.
oh, so she became he became the vehicle. Okay,
Oh, Knights becomes the vehicle?
yeah,
Oh okay.
like you see his face and everything.
Oh okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. I'll have
Oh,
to
okay.
start cleaning up in a little bit. So, for those who tuned in, hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you'll catch
Yeah.
us next time, whenever that is.
Yeah. Till next time.
And alright, stream ended.